Hey guys, this is the team behind Parking Proctor. Here we have Gio, here we have Caleb, and I'm Aaron. So one of the big issues at UF is parking. So say you're going out to go grocery shopping, right? And you want to come back to park on campus. So instead of driving through every parking lot on campus, what if there was a website that showed you which parking lots have available spots? And so this is what our website solves. And very fast, quick summary of what we do. So here, the camera you're seeing us in is the camera that uses an AI model to detect if a car is in the frame. What Caleb is holding up is an ultrasound sensor, and what this does is it shoots a beam of sound and it detects if an object is coming towards it. And so I'll go super quick into my AI camera. So in this AI camera, what we do is we have a pre-trained model, and we use OpenCV to access the camera frames, and then within each frame, we're detecting if a car is in it. And if it is, we're calling this function, which then hits an API input. And then Caleb is gonna go into his code.
Yep, so quickly, I have some, let's see if I can pull it up. This is my C++ code. So all we're doing here is we're triggering the ultrasonic distance sensor, converting it to inches, rounding it for accuracy, and we're comparing the distance at one point to the distance about half a second later. And if the distance half a second later is closer than the initial distance calculated, then we know that the car is approaching. And what we do is we have a script over here. It's called Serial Reader. And what this script does is it takes that output from the COM port that the Arduino is pushing, and it sends it to our Flask backend API. And this is where we handle storing the time that either we detect a car or detect a sensor, or detect something from the ultrasonic sensor. And if the timestamps align within a certain time period, then we count it as true, so that we're eliminating all the false positives or false negatives. So now Gio is going to go over the front end.
Yeah, so really quick, this is the website I made with the front end. We use some Next.js and Tailwind CSS to make it look all pretty. We have the cam, we have the bar showing the amount of parking lots available. We have a placeholder for future parking lots that we could possibly add later. We have some bullet points showing some information, the percent full, and we have a graph showing the percent full over time. So I can go into my code real quick. So we have a page TSX that basically has some CSS and using Tailwind. And we also have some React components as well. We also have some global variables. I can't find, here it is. Some global variables that help with that. And we also have a layout for some of the headers. All right, and now Caleb and Aaron will demonstrate some examples.
All right, so now we're going to do a quick demo of how our website works without a real car. So here we have our camera, here we have our ultrasonic sensor that's currently being blocked, so it's not returning any positive signal. Aaron right here has a picture of a car on it. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna trigger the AI camera with the car, and at the same time, I'm gonna trigger the ultrasonic sensor by moving this up and down. So that increments 1 to the counter on the website. Now, Aaron, I want you to remove the car. Now, see what happens if I just try triggering the ultrasonic sensor without the camera. Nothing's going to happen. Now, you can notice the same thing if Aaron just has the car right there. Nothing's going to happen. And we also added debounce. So if you want to do it one more time, if I try triggering this multiple times in the same second, you can see it went from 2 to 3 on the website. So it didn't go to 4, even though it was at 2 before. So the debounce prevented us from getting multiple inputs when we only wanted 1. Okay. All right, so we're out here at Murphy parking lot. We're gonna test our system. It's actually incremented to 8 from a bunch of cars that have come through here while we're trying to do our takes. We only need to increment with this system right here, since this is a one-way road. It would actually be really easy to decrement with this system too. All you would have to do is set up a sensor at the exit of the parking lot, And you would also have to tweak the ultrasonic sensor a little bit to measure whether a car is coming in or going away, to increment or decrement. So it would be very easy to do. We just haven't implemented it here since it's one way. All right, Aaron, we're ready. So now he's gonna pull through and you should see our counter increment by 1. And it goes to 9.
Yeah! Yeah!
We love Celsius!
Oh my
We love
God.
Celsius!